Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Life is going to test you. It's going to push you, beat you down, and make you question if you've got what it takes. But you see, mentally strong people, they don't break. They don't crumble. They stand tall. They don't let the world define them. They define themselves. You want success? You want greatness? You want to rise above the noise? Then you got to build that strength in your mind. Because life ain't about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to it. So here are 10 things mentally strong people do. Listen carefully, because this right here, this is the difference between winning and losing, between standing and falling. Failure, that word alone makes most people uncomfortable. They run from it, hide from it, avoid it at all costs. But let me tell you something. Failure is not the enemy. Failure is the teacher. Every great success story you've ever heard, every legend, every icon, every champion, they all failed. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. You see, mentally strong people don't fear failure, they embrace it. Because they understand that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. You don't grow when things go right, you grow when they go wrong. You don't learn from perfection, you learn from mistakes. Think about it. How does a baby learn to walk? By falling. How does an athlete become great? By losing, training, and coming back stronger. How does a business leader rise? By making bad decisions, fixing them, and pushing forward. You don't avoid failure, you use it, you study it, you break it down, you find the lesson, and then you apply it. Failure is feedback. Failure is proof that you tried. It's a sign that you're in the game, that you're pushing boundaries, that you're stepping outside your comfort zone. Most people quit when they fail. Mentally strong people, they take that failure and turn it into fuel. They don't sit around feeling sorry for themselves. They don't let self-doubt creep in. They analyze what went wrong, they adjust, and they try again. Because the only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. You have to reprogram your mind to see failure differently. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's not something to fear. It's a test. It's a challenge. It's an opportunity to level up. You fell down? Good, get back up. You lost? Good, learn why. You made a mistake? Good, fix it. That's the difference between the strong and the weak. The weak let failure define them. The strong let failure refine them. So the next time you fail, don't break down, break through. So your mind is the most powerful weapon you have. It can push you forward or it can hold you back. It can build you up or it can tear you down. And the truth is, most people lose the battle before they even start because they never learn to control their thoughts. They let fear control them. They let negativity creep in, whispering, you're not good enough, you can't do this, what if you fail? And the moment they believe it, they lose. Not because they aren't capable, not because they don't have the talent, but because they let their mind work against them instead of for them. Mentally strong people, they don't allow that. They don't let weak thoughts sit in their mind rent-free. They train their thoughts like an athlete trains their body. They guard their focus, protect their energy, and feed their mind with strength. Because they know the mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant grows. If you plant doubt, you get hesitation. If you plant fear, you get failure. If you plant excuses, you get nothing. But if you plant discipline, you get power. If you plant focus, you get results. If you plant resilience, you get success. And discipline starts with a choice. A choice to control your emotions instead of letting them control you. A choice to push through the days when you don't feel like it. A choice to shut out distractions and stay locked in on the mission. The world is full of noise, full of people telling you what you can and can't do. But mentally strong people, they tune out the nonsense. They stay focused. They stay disciplined. Because they know that success doesn't start in the gym. It doesn't start in the office. It doesn't start on the field. It starts right here, in your mind. If you can control your mind, you can control your life. And if you control your life, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, you can't achieve. Regret is a heavy weight. It sits on your shoulders, slows you down, keeps you stuck in a place you don't belong. You replay the past over and over again, thinking, if only I had done this differently, if only I had said something else, if only I had taken that chance. But let me tell you something. If only will trap you. It will steal your joy, rob you of your peace, and blind you from what's ahead. Because while you're busy looking back, life is moving forward. The past, it's done. You can't go back and change it. You can't rewrite the script. But what you can do is decide that it won't control you anymore. Mentally strong people don't waste their time living in regret. They don't cry over missed opportunities. They don't sit around feeling sorry for themselves about what could have been. They take the lesson, they take the pain, they take the mistake, and they grow from it. Because regret has only two options. It can either be your prison, or it can be your teacher. You can let it hold you down, keep you bitter, keep you broken, or you can let it make you better, make you wiser, make you stronger. But you have to make a choice to stop carrying the weight of what you can't change, a choice to stop punishing yourself for something that's already over, a choice to move forward with your head high and your heart clear. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the bad decisions you made when you didn't know better. You are what you do next. You are the steps you take today, the choices you make now, the future you decide to build. So let go. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the shame. Let go of the stories you keep telling yourself about why you're not good enough. Because the only thing standing between you and a new beginning is the decision to start walking. Success is a tricky thing. Some people taste it once and think they've made it. They slow down, they get comfortable, they stop pushing, stop growing, stop striving. But the ones who stay at the top, the ones who keep winning, they know the secret. Stay humble, but stay hungry. Because the moment you think you've arrived, you've already started falling. The moment you stop learning, stop improving, stop working, someone else is getting better. Someone else is grinding. Someone else is waking up earlier, staying up later, putting in the extra effort you decided to skip. And when the time comes, they'll pass you. That's why mentally strong people never settle. They appreciate success, but they don't get comfortable. They celebrate the win, but they don't stop training for the next battle, because they know there's always another level, always another goal, always another challenge waiting to be conquered. But here's the key. While you stay hungry, you have to stay humble. Don't let pride make you blind. Don't let success make you arrogant. The second you think you're too good to learn, too smart to listen, too big to fall, you're already losing. Because the best in the world, they never act like they're the best. They stay students. They keep an open mind. They stay coachable. They surround themselves with people who push them, not just praise them. They don't brag. They don't boast. They let their work speak. And they never forget where they came from. Because the same discipline that got you there, that's the same discipline that will keep you there. The same hunger that made you fight for it, that's the same hunger that will take you even higher. So be proud, be confident, but don't ever think you've made it. There's always more to achieve, more to learn, more to give. So stay humble, stay hungry, and keep moving forward. Emotions are powerful. They can drive you forward, or they can pull you under. They can give you strength, or they can make you weak. And if you don't learn to control them, they will control you. Think about the last time you got angry. Did you say something you regret? Did you make a decision in the heat of the moment that you wish you could take back? That's what happens when you let emotions dictate your actions. You react instead of responding. You move without thinking. You let a temporary feeling create a permanent consequence. Mentally strong people don't let that happen. They feel the emotion, but they don't let it take over. They pause, they breathe, they take a step back before they take action. Because they know that emotions are like the weather, always changing, always shifting. But decisions last. Words last, actions last. And you can't take them back once they're out there. That's why discipline matters. Discipline over anger. Discipline over frustration. Discipline over fear. Because emotions will tell you to quit when things get tough. They'll tell you to walk away when you should stay and fight. They'll tell you to react when you should remain calm. And if you listen to them without thinking, they'll lead you in the wrong direction. But if you learn to control them, if you learn to master your mind instead of letting it master you, that's when you become unstoppable. You don't get distracted by every little thing that upsets you. You don't let negativity throw you off course. You don't let other people's words, opinions, or actions dictate how you feel, because you are in control. Not your anger, not your fear, not your frustration, you. So when the world tries to push your buttons, stay steady. When things don't go your way, stay focused. When emotions try to take over, take a breath and remind yourself, you run this. Not your feelings, not your impulses. Everything in your life comes down to one thing: ownership. Where you are right now, what you have, what you don't have. It all comes down to the choices you made, the decisions you took, the actions you did or didn't take. And the moment you accept that, the moment you stop blaming, stop making excuses, stop pointing fingers, that's the moment you take control. Mentally strong people own everything, the good, the bad, and everything in between. They don't blame their past. They don't blame their circumstances. They don't blame other people. They take responsibility. When they fail, they don't look for someone to blame. They don't sit there making excuses. They don't complain about how life is unfair. They ask themselves, what could I have done better? Where did I go wrong? What lesson can I take from this? Because the truth is, as long as you blame something outside of yourself, you give away your power. You let the world decide your future instead of taking charge of it yourself. But when you own it, when you say, this is on me, this is my responsibility, that's when you become dangerous. Because now you're in control. Now you can fix it. Now you can change, improve, and grow. And taking responsibility isn't just about failure. It's about success too. Too many people play small. They achieve something, and instead of owning it, they downplay it. They act like it was luck, like it was a fluke, like they don't deserve it. No. If you worked for it, if you put in the time, the effort, the sacrifice, own it. Stand tall in it. Give credit where it's due, but never shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Because when you take full responsibility for your failures and your successes, you become the architect of your own life. You stop waiting for things to change. You stop hoping someone else will fix it. You stop waiting for permission to go after what you want. Because you know it's on you, and when you truly accept that, there is nothing you can't do. Life doesn't wait. It doesn't pause when things get hard. It doesn't slow down when you're tired. It keeps moving. And if you want to succeed, you have to move with it. No excuses, no complaints, just action. Because the moment you stop, the moment you hesitate, the moment you start making excuses, that's when you fall behind. That's when doubt creeps in. That's when fear takes over. Mentally strong people don't let that happen. They don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment. They don't waste time overthinking, second-guessing, wondering what if. They take the step, even when they're uncertain, even when they're scared, even when they don't have all the answers, because they understand something most people don't. Progress beats perfection. You don't have to know everything before you start. You don't have to have all the pieces figured out. You just have to take action. One step at a time, one move at a time, one decision at a time. And when obstacles come, when life throws challenges your way, you don't stop. You adjust. You adapt. You pivot if you have to, but you keep moving forward, because excuses won't get you there. Excuses won't build your dream. Excuses won't change your life. Action will. The hard days will come. The setbacks will come. The moments of doubt, the moments of frustration, the moments when everything in you wants to quit, they will come. But quitting is not an option. Stopping is not an option. Waiting for things to magically change is not an option. The only option is to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep grinding. Because no matter how slow you move, as long as you keep moving, you will get there. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't let excuses take control. Take action, take the step, and keep moving forward. Motivation is easy. It's that rush of energy when you start something new. That fire inside when you feel inspired. That excitement that makes you say, I'm ready, I can do this. But what happens when that feeling fades? What happens when you wake up tired? When you don't feel like working? When the excitement is gone and all that's left is the grind? That's where most people quit, because they were relying on motivation. And motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. It's there one day, gone the next. You can't build a strong life on something that isn't consistent. You need something stronger. Something that stays when motivation disappears. Something that pushes you forward when every part of you wants to stop. Discipline. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline doesn't wait for inspiration. Discipline doesn't make excuses. It just gets it done. No matter what. No matter how tired you are. No matter how unmotivated you feel. No matter how hard it gets. That's the difference between people who succeed and people who don't. The successful don't rely on motivation. They don't wait for the perfect mood, the perfect time, the perfect conditions. They show up anyway. They work when they don't feel like it. They train when they're exhausted. They push forward when it's uncomfortable, when it's boring, when it's painful, because they know that discipline is the key. Discipline builds consistency. Discipline builds habits. Discipline builds strength. And over time, discipline becomes who you are. Not just something you do when you feel like it, not just a burst of energy that fades, but a lifestyle. So forget motivation. Forget waiting for the right moment. Forget relying on feelings to get things done. Make a choice. A choice to be disciplined. A choice to show up no matter what. A choice to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Because motivation fades, but discipline, Discipline lasts. Look around you. Look at the people in your life, because whether you realize it or not, they are shaping you. They are influencing your mindset. They are affecting your energy, your ambition, your future. You cannot rise while surrounded by people who keep pulling you down. You cannot think big while surrounded by small minds. You cannot push forward while dragging dead weight. That's why mentally strong people are careful about who they let in their circle. They don't waste time with negativity. They don't entertain drama, gossip, or excuses. They don't surround themselves with people who bring nothing but complaints and doubt. They choose greatness. They seek out people who challenge them, people who push them higher, people who refuse to let them settle for average, because greatness is contagious. When you're around people who think big, you start thinking big. When you're around people who work hard, you start working harder. When you're around people who believe in themselves, you start believing in yourself. That's the power of the right circle. The right people will inspire you. They will motivate you. They will call you out when you're slacking. They will remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself. But the wrong people, they will drain your energy. They will plant doubt in your mind. They will laugh at your goals, make you question your dreams, hold you back when you should be moving forward. And if you're not careful, they will pull you right down to their level. That's why you have to be intentional. Choose wisely. Protect your space. Surround yourself with people who make you better, people who challenge you, people who have the mindset, the discipline, the hunger for more. Because when you walk with winners, you learn how to win. When you surround yourself with greatness, you rise to a whole new level. So take a look at your circle. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they pushing you forward or keeping you stuck? Because in the end, you will become like the people you spend the most time with. So surround yourself with greatness. Everything starts in the mind. Every success, every failure, every step forward, every moment of hesitation. It all begins with what you believe about yourself. Because if you don't believe you can, you won't. If you don't believe you're capable, you'll never try. If you don't believe you deserve more, you'll settle for less. Your mindset defines your reality. It shapes your actions, your decisions, your future. That's why mentally strong people guard their thoughts. They don't let doubt take over. They don't listen to the voice that says you're not good enough. They don't let fear control their steps. They believe, even when no one else does, even when the odds are stacked against them, even when the world tells them they can't. Because they understand something most people don't. Belief is power. When you believe in yourself, you move differently. You speak with confidence. You take risks. You push forward even when things get tough. You stop waiting for approval. You stop looking for validation, because you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, and you know that anything is possible if you refuse to quit. But the moment you start doubting, the moment you start questioning yourself, pulling back, hesitating, that's when you lose. Not because you weren't capable, not because you weren't good enough, but because you let doubt win. Don't let it win. Don't let fear steal your future. Don't let negativity keep you small. Make a choice to believe, a choice to trust yourself, a choice to silence every voice that says you can't and replace it with one that says I will. Because the truth is, you were never lacking the ability, you were just lacking the belief. And once you change your mindset, once you truly start believing in yourself, there is nothing you can't do. At the end of the day, it all comes down to you, your mindset, your discipline, your belief. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to do the work for you. But if you commit to growth, if you stay strong, stay focused, stay hungry, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So go out there and make it happen. And if this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button and join the DM Mindset community. Like, share, and spread the message, because someone out there needs to hear this. And remember, your mindset defines your reality. Believe, work, and never stop moving forward.